Today I got time, cuz.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
Get your passport, nigga.
My heart is breaking.
It breaks my heart.
My heart is breaking. You know that I know that's Luco and Rhino. You ate your tacos and I ate McDonald's.
Yeah, where were your children when you was living in Brazil?
In your girl's mouth, nigga.
I love big booty Latinas.
Sensational.
Sensational.
I had enough of broke boys. I can't talk to broke boys.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hog, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rat.
Here we
Do good stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? It's my brother from another brother international. How do you do today?
Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
What's poppin', slime? What's Gucci chat? What's going on? I'm feeling great. Shit, man. We about to pull off some crazy shit. Adding some stuff to the itinerary that
Yes,
might
sir.
be legendary.
Yes, sir.
So we're working on that behind the scenes. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, man, it's shaping up to be a great end of the year. Everything is amazing. What about you?
Oh man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you guys for being on time. Shout out to the child. Shout out to CJ. Salute. Showing up. I see you in the building. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, we got a lot to talk about today to unpack. We're gonna talk about the war that potentially could be happening among us, while other passport bros are beefing with each other. Okay, we do have some real shit going on in the fucking field chat. Okay, I know people want to know what's going on with our guy Rello. Okay, guys, we'll talk about it, but we gotta you know. All right, we're gonna talk about it, and we'll talk about Rello's split list.
I'll split people for less than that. You hear me? Less.
But before we do that, there are some important things going on in the travel space that we got to talk about that we're going to unpack here in just a few moments. And we got some updates for you guys for this Brazil meetup, man. We're not going to really unveil the stuff I was talking about, but we do want to talk about some new things that are going on with the channel. And we're going to let you guys know a little bit about the itinerary. We may not go over it entirely, but we can maybe drop the link somewhere in the Discord. Join the Discord, and then you can kind of watch it from there. Okay,
It's already in there.
well, we can put it somewhere, yeah, or tell them where to get it so they can watch it during the show. All right, guys, let's go over our housekeeping, and then we will jump into the show. Got a new video for you guys. Got to make sure we put this one up here. We can't keep showing the same video.
Thank you.
Every single time, chat. We got a new video. All right, we got a new video. Make sure you guys join the locals. That's mentuition.locals.com, guys. This is where you guys are gonna see all the behind the scenes, and this video is actually up there for free. All right, we dropped this on our Patreon. We also dropped it on our locals. Make sure you guys check out the locals, man. And yeah, if you want to sign up and see all the stuff that's blurry, you want it to be unblurred, you'll have to sign up for $9.99 a month. All right, guys. Next up, guys, we have the Patreon, patreon.com/mentuition. This is where you guys are going to get all the sauce. It is free to join the Patreon as well. And we also have some freebies on there for you guys. But if you want to unlock the sauce, you have to hit the become a member button right here. And there are 3 tiers. Our first tier is our general admission tier. You get access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. And next up, guys, we have our VIP tier. At this level, you get access to all of our not safe for YouTube content, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members on live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. And last and certainly not least, guys,
Give it a spin the check and get it right back.
if you want to spend a check and you want to get a bunch of game and sauce right back, then sign up for our all access pass membership. You get 1 free consultation per month. Guys, do not sleep on the consultations, man. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are traveling the world. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to move.
I know how I move.
You're getting caught up with scopolamine.
Scopolamine.
AKA what, chat?
The devil's breath.
And you should have booked that consultation.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
You get a free consultation every month. You are a all access pass member. Okay, you get 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 11,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, exclusive member-only meetups that can be useful in this upcoming meetup that we have. VIP access and discounts on our merch, yacht parties, and other events that also can be useful. All right, so also, guys, join our Facebook. The Facebook is in the link in the description below. Also, join the Discord, mentuitiondiscord.net, or just go to the link below. The main Discord link is in the description below of YouTube. And last but certainly not least, guys, join the Mentuition Mafia. That is our YouTube membership. Okay, it's only $3.99. So if everything else I'm mentioning is too expensive for you, the YouTube membership is only $3.99, and it would help us out a lot with a lot of day-to-day expenses we have with traveling and putting on a high-quality show, as you guys see right here. All right, Al, back to you. Anything else?
Yeah, don't kiss these hoes in the mouth. And yeah, man.
Hey, you're supposed to say that at the end of the show.
I mean, that's something you gotta constantly remind people.
Shout out to Cornell. You're right. You do have to continue to. All right, let's make sure we're live on Facebook, chat, because I've been having some Facebook issues, man. Facebook don't like me, bruh. They don't like me. Are we live on Facebook, bruh? Says I'm live now, bruh. All right, I think we're good, chat, and I think it's public. I hope it's public. If you're on Facebook and you're watching, please put a like or put something in the chat, and I will respond. I really want to make sure we're good to go on Facebook. But anyways, guys, before we get into a rant about Facebook, we have some breaking news. All right, guys, it's actually a lot of breaking news.
Yeah.
But let's go over the one that's the most important, which is not Sosua and Rello and Ice City. Okay, that's not the most important. The most important, chat, is U.S. is getting closer to a war with Venezuela and could be Colombia, guys. All right, could be Colombia. We just left Colombia. All right, chat. Now we don't want to fearmonger, but damn it, we don't want to hear this. Okay, especially not in Miami, because instead of us doing that at the beginning, this place will be obliterated. All right, there will be no more studio. Because I told Al a couple shows ago, Miami's the closest thing to Venezuela. So if they decide to send some shit, they sending it probably here first. Okay, but we need to talk about it, man. There were some B-52s involved, some which are bomber planes, I believe. There were some vessels, Navy or boat vessels that were blown up, possibly. And survivors of those vessels were captured. There's a bunch going on, chat, and there's a lot more important things going on in the travel space. Again, we will talk about the Sioux, but that has to be secondary, okay? Because this is important thing. The child says they don't want to war with us.
We don't want to war with them because all the big booty big booty Latinas be obliterated.
Chat.
There'll be no big booty Latinas.
Okay.
If Colombia and Venezuela are taken out, no big booty Latinas.
I love big booty Latinas.
Chat, this is a big deal. All right. This is going to diminish the pipeline of baddies that we have access to that can even come here, even though you shouldn't date them here. But I'm just saying, no more Colombian baddies, no more Venezuelan baddies that are going to be coming to the United States, chat, okay?
I love big booty Latinas.
It's a big deal. I think it's a big deal. All right? Amongst other things, there's other things that could go wrong here. Of course, chat, okay? It's not just about the girls. But that's a big part of it, okay? It's a big part of it.
I mean, it's a huge deal, too. On a serious note, for the people that are over there, man, if we start up a war with Colombia and you got people over there, firstly, when you're in Colombia, they can just spot you and tell that you're a gringo off rip. No matter where you are, they can just spot you no matter how you dress. It doesn't matter. So off rip, like if you're walking around and we're at a war with Colombia, it's not going to be good. You know, for the people there are going to mess with you. The cops are going to mess with you. So it's not good news for the people that are over there. I'm happy that I'm back in the States right now. But yeah, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. So I'm hoping that this shit settles down. I'm hoping that they just stick with Venezuela. I mean, if we get their president out of there, out of Venezuela, it's going to open up the whole travel space. And I think we're going to be able to go to Venezuela finally safely. A lot of people are like, oh, you can go now. Yeah, you can pretty much go anywhere. You got people in Pakistan, right? But we're talking about safely. So it's you know, it's not going to be good. No bueno if we get into a war. I want to address Show Nuff's comment too. We made sure to not go live Thursday because the greatest football team was playing Thursday. So we're good now. I checked the schedule, just some bums playing right now. So we're good. We're good.
Sure.
JM says overthrow Maduro and free the big booty Latinas.
I love big booty Latinas.
JJM for president of
JJM.
Venezuela, man.
Yeah, JJM for prez. Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, YouTube did not send the notification.
We're banned.
They hate us, man.
We're banned.
They hate us. So yeah, y'all gotta maybe we'll just start posting in Discord every time just to remind people.
Yeah, we can do that. There's a bot
some of the
that we
mods,
can do.
Yeah, the bots can do it automatically.
Yeah.
But can one of the mods post that in the Discord and at everyone? So
yeah.
Whoever's
well, most of you should be on the Discord. So
I mean,
anybody
you're not in the Discord.
Yeah, where are you?
That's on you.
Yeah. Where are you? Venezuela? What the fuck? So go ahead and post this live, guys, up in the main general chat. Let everyone know we're live. We'd appreciate that. And like the video. Okay. Yeah, man. No, this is a big deal with this whole situation with Venezuela. We're gonna watch a video or two by DC Born Rob. We'll give our take on it. And yeah, man, this is a big fucking deal. There are a lot more important things going on in the world, right? Like, yes, there's bullshit, right? I go through Academics' page and Shade Room and Ruby Rose is being accused of selling box and Sukiyana and all this shit. But what's more important, chat, is that there are wars that are happening around the world, and we do need to make sure we're discussing them and paying attention to them, because the last thing you want is to be worried about some other fucking thoughty Instagram thought on, you know, on fucking, I say Instagram thought on Instagram thought on the internet, right? And you're sitting there, you know, jacking your meat and you're not paying attention to the fucking missiles flying over your head. So we have to pay attention to these things. They're very important. And yeah, let's bring up this DC Born Rob video, man, because he's been covering it and I'm sure he'll be covering it and we're going to cover it as well.
We got some breaking news in the group chat too, so we'll go over that as well. But yeah, it's
breaking news in the group chat.
Craziest.
All right.
Craziness.
Well, let's go over this video real quick, chat, and then we'll talk about all the other breaking news that we got going on. Here we go.
Breaking news. America's shadow war with Venezuela. If you're not familiar with my channel, I report the news for Central and South America with a special attention on Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. I do these videos for visitors that want to know before they go, as well as for expats who want to hear the news in English. Quick heads up, Americans in Colombia applying for a visa now need an FBI background check. Get yours in 24 to 48 hours using On Call Colombia, oncallcolombia.com. The contact information is here on the screen and in the description of all my videos. Now, again, this is just going to be one story. It may be 5 to 6 minutes, something like that, but this is the latest update between the U.S. and Venezuela. In the sweltering haze of the Caribbean, where turquoise waves crash against the hulls of steel behemoths, the air crackles with unspoken threats. Today, the United States, under President Donald Trump's second term, has turned the region into a chessboard of warships and whispers. For the past 48 hours, headlines have screamed of B-52 bombers slicing through Venezuelan skies, CIA operatives slipping into the shadows of Caracas, and 10,000 U.S. troops poised like coiled springs on Puerto Rico's sun-baked runways. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro his face etched with defiance, rallies millions of militiamen, vowing to turn the oil-rich jungles into a graveyard for any invader. This isn't saber-rattling from a bygone era. It's the raw pulse of a superpower staring down a defiant neighbor. With the ghost of Iraq and endless quagmires hovering like storm clouds, the stakes? Control of the world's largest proven oil reserves, a narco web strangling the hemisphere, and the fragile thread of global peace. The fuse was lit weeks ago, but the past 2 days have been pure accelerant. On October 15th, the New York Times dropped a bombshell. Trump had greenlit lethal CIA operations inside Venezuela, authorizing potentially deadly covert actions against what the White House calls narco-terrorists. No more kid gloves. These aren't James Bond fantasies. Sources briefed on the plans describe drone strikes and special ops raids targeting the Cartel de los Soles, Maduro's alleged military-backed drug syndicate, both freshly labeled foreign terrorist organizations by the administration. By October 16th, the Pentagon had escalated. B-52 Stratofortress bombers.
You're not up here. You gotta be watching for that.
Foreign.
You're not up here.
Come on, man. I'm up here.
I don't have a soundboard. Chad.
You do have a soundboard. It's right in front of you.
That's Steve's soundboard.
Come on, man.
Those Cold War relics capable of leveling cities buzz perilously close to the Venezuelan airspace, while Army helicopters from the elite 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, the Night Stalkers, who haunted Taliban nights in Afghanistan, conducted training missions that looked suspiciously like dry runs for cross-border hits. Trump's memo to Congress that day was blunt. The U.S. is locked in a non-international armed conflict with these cartels, justifying strikes without formal war declaration. In Washington, lawmakers from both parties scrambled, introducing a bipartisan war powers resolution to claw back control from the executive branch, a measure that narrowly failed its first vote but roared back to life amid fears of unconstitutional adventurism. Senator Tim Kaine, a Democrat from Virginia, thundered on the Senate floor. This isn't about drugs. It's about dragging America into another forever war. His Republican counterpart, Rand Paul, echoed the alarm. Mr. President, your hawks are playing with fire. Across the straits, Maduro's response was a thunderclap of mobilization. On October 16th, Venezuelan Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino Lopez announced the activation of maximum preparedness protocols, deploying 15,000 troops to the Colombian border and swelling the ranks of the Bolivarian militia to over 8 million. Ordinary citizens, from seamstresses to retirees, handed rifles and drilled in urban guerrilla tactics. In Caracas, under the sky, bruised by gathering dust, Maduro addressed a sea of red-shirted supporters. They come for our oil, our sovereignty, but they will drown in the blood of their own aggression. Today, Venezuelan state media aired footage of nationwide drills, fighter jets screaming low over the Orinoco River, naval patrols shadowing U.S. destroyers with 46 miles offshore, and militias practicing ambushes in the steamy rainforest. Maduro's vice president, Delcy Rodriguez, went further, hinting at a state of emergency declaration if even one Yankee boot touches our soil, warning of catastrophic fallout that could engulf the entire Americas. It's a high wires act. Venezuela's regular army numbers about 120,000, outmatched by U.S. firepower. But experts whisper of a nightmare scenario, a protracted insurgency blending Maduro's loyalists, ELN Colombian rebels, and cartel gunmen, turning the country into Latin America's Afghanistan. Rewind to the spark. Back in August, Trump's team surged naval assets into the Caribbean under the banner of war on drugs. 8 warships, 4,500 sailors, and F-35 stealth fighters parked on Puerto Rico's tarmac, officially to hunt fentanyl routes. But analysts smell regime change in the salt air. The first shots rang out on September 2nd, when a U.S. missile vaporized a suspected cartel speedboat, killing 11. Maduro screamed provocation. Trump shrugged it off as taking out the trash. By mid-September, the tally stood at over 20 dead in similar strikes, with human rights groups decrying extrajudicial killings and Congress demanding videos that the Pentagon has so far stonewalled. Fast forward to this week, on October 15th, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, long a Maduro hawk, tweeted a stark map of U.S. deployments, captioning it, "Time's up for the narco dictator." Hours later, reports surfaced of how U.S. Special Forces training in Trinidad and Tobago waters, perilously close to Venezuela's eastern flank, a move that could solve logistical headaches for any cross-border op. The numbers paint a powder keg. Venezuela sits atop 300 billion barrels of oil, more than Saudi Arabia, much of it untapped amid sanctions and decay. Trump's tariffs on Venezuelan crude imports slapped in March have choked coffers, while U.S. rewards for military capture doubled to 50 million.
All right. That was a lot to digest, chat. We'll pause it there. We'll play a little bit more. So there's a lot going on. Oil, of course, is always a part of a lot of these wars that happen or about to happen. Drugs. A lot of times, you know, these drugs somehow get into the United States, allegedly. There's allegedly, some deals between us and these other countries when it comes to oil and even some drugs. But the main thing here is this could be a real thing. And if it becomes a real thing, we need to be prepared as a country. Everyone's talking about shit that's going on thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away across the other, across the ocean and across Europe or whichever way you fucking go, east or west. But we got shit going on right below us in South America. And we just need to be paying attention to what, the stakes are here and what could happen. Venezuela certainly has allies that we aren't cool with, of course. And, Puerto Rico, I guess is the closest, or, maybe Southern Florida Keys is, but whatever, doesn't really matter. I mean, like I said, they can get to us pretty quickly, probably within an hour with the fighter jets that they have. They could get here quickly. So this is a very unfortunate thing. Me and Al talk a lot about Venezuela. Yeah, we talk about the women, but it would be cool to go there. I think if it were a place that did open up for passport bros or just for people in general to travel, it's very beautiful. And we would actually bring a lot of money to the people there. One thing that I do ask about all this is it's such a poor country and they're in such a bad position with their government that would a war even, it would hurt them as far as people getting hurt physically. But I'm just wondering how worse their economy could get, because their economy is already really bad. If somehow we do go to war with them and we win, of course, which the favors, of course, in our hands with all of that, what happens to the people there, their currency, us being able to go there? Those are all questions that are in the air for me. What do you think, Al, so far?
Yeah, war is bad. War is bad for our economy. War is bad just in general. And, Trump actually promised no new wars, but, he feels like it's necessary to take these measures to stop drugs. If it's really about drugs, who knows? But what I'll say is, we went to Iraq. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. And initially, we said, it was to fight terrorism, but it was mainly for their oil. And we'll see what happens here, man. They do have a lot of oil. And we'll see what happens. It's me and Steve were talking behind the scenes a little bit about it. I don't want to say too much, but it's, I'm hoping that it doesn't get out of control. I'm hoping that it doesn't spiral over to Colombia. The news is getting worse and worse and worse. And it's not really good for anyone. I just hope that, everything's peaceful and, we can stop this shit.
Yeah, man. All right, let's play a little bit more, chat.
On the flip side, fentanyl deaths in America topped 100,000 last year, with the DEA pinning precursor chemicals on routes snaking through Venezuela, though skeptics note most originate in China via Mexico. Polymarket traders, those digital oracles of the improbable, pegged the odds of U.S.-Venezuela military engagement at 49% on November 30th and 56% by year's end. A coin flip that spiked 10 points in the last 24 hours alone. On X, chatter is feverish. Opposition voices in Venezuela plead for U.S. intervention and 27 years of narco-communist hell, while activists warn of Iraq 2.0, with B-52s circling like vultures. Yet amid the roar, cracks appear. Today, Admiral Alvin Halsey, the U.S. commander overseeing Caribbean ops, stepped down abruptly. citing personal reasons, fueling speculation of internal dissent over the tempo of escalation. Bipartisan senators invoking the War Powers Resolution vowed to vote on curbing Trump's hand by next week's end. Internationally, Russia's ambassador to Caracas pledged defensive arms shipments, while China's state media decried the U.S. moves as imperial bullying. UN Ambassador Samuel Mokora of Venezuela took to the global stage, branding the deployments a propaganda ploy for oil grabs. Even in the U.S., former Biden aide Juan Gonzalez, a disastrous stumble into guerrilla hell, where Maduro's ragtag forces could bleed America dry for decades. As the sun dips low over the Andes, F-35 streak across Puerto Rican skies, their afterburners etch fire trails against the twilight. In Maracaibo, militia volunteers grip AK-47s with trembling hands, eyes fixed on the northern horizon. Trump from the White House briefing room offers no quarter. We're not invading yet, but if they keep flooding our streets with poison, we'll end it. Maduro counters from the Miraflores palace. Peace, yes. War? Only if they force our hand. The world holds its breath. Will this be the storm that breaks the drone's whisper or the battleship's broad shot? History, ever the cruel dramatist, suggests the edge is sharper than it seems. For now, the Caribbean simmers, a cauldron of ambition, oil, and old grudges, where one false move could ignite the hemisphere. The next 48 hours, they might rewrite the map. Stay vigilant. The plot thickens by the hour. So there you go. Okay, guys. So this is the latest information for the U.S. and Venezuelan relations. Again, I said before, I thought 51-49 that yes, we are going to war. Now I would probably say, I don't know, 55-45, because it looks like we're leaning in that direction. And again, I don't think we're going to put troops in on the ground. It's just not going to happen. We may have the CIA there now, or we do, I'm sure.
All right. I don't want to speculate on if I'm not going to give a percentage of, who, if we're going to go to war or not going to go to war. I'll say we may be inching closer, but hopefully we don't. And we're going to keep an eye on this story. We have another quick one, I think, about Bogota and Colombia. Another one from DC Born Rob. And that's another thing. Colombia's somehow thrown all in this. Colombia and Venezuela used to be one country or one nation. And then they, of course, split. And
you said they split?
Yeah, they, of course, split.
I've split people for less than that. You hear me? Less.
And, so they're not necessarily getting along. But I don't think Colombia fucks with us like that because, Colombia's been having, their president has been having issues with our president. So they may team up against us. This is not good for passport bros. It's not good for travelers. It's not good for the U.S. It's not good for anybody. And to be honest, like I said a couple shows ago, I wouldn't want to be over there and have an American passport, right? I wouldn't want to be over there and get stuck in some shit, because that's when you have to go to those fucking, embassy, or you got to go to bunkers and shit. Like it could end up that way if it gets crazy. So, did you have anything to add to that one, or I'll play?
Yeah. And you guys never know. I mean, you're saying that Venezuela will easily take them out. Cool. Even if that's the case, and I don't want to speculate on that, but even if that's the case, what if we're fighting a war with them and then China or one of our other ops decides to attack?
Yep.
That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. So,
and he talked about,
or who else? All these other people that we keep fucking with. We need to just leave these countries alone, to be honest. We need to just leave them alone. And just we shouldn't be the world police on everything. Now, I understand if you're saying that they're bringing GERD into the country and they want to cut that off and stop it. That's different. But for us to be trying to stop wars and be in the Ukraine war and Russia war and all this stuff, North Korea still hates us. There's a lot of countries that hate us. And, we got to be very, very careful with starting these wars with people. It drains our resources. It kills the economy. It's not good for anyone, like I said. So we got to be super careful with that shit.
Yeah. And Al and myself are fortunate enough to only have dealt with one attack on American soil, which was a terrorist attack. I don't believe in my, 37 years of living, there's been an actual strike on the US since I've been living on this planet. However, right, with all this shit going on, right? And I'm not talking about terrorist attacks, but all this shit going on, like we said, Ukraine and fucking
Hamas,
yeah, all that shit. Now
North
Venezuela,
Korea,
we're just adding
waiting.
more fuel to the fire of someone testing us, right?
Or
and
Colombia and Venezuela team up, and
which would be a nightmare.
And yeah, like
complete and utter nightmare.
We've been very fortunate, as Steve said,
to
not have to deal with that shit, and we don't really. We need to chill with doing all this policing and all that stuff. We gotta chill. We gotta chill because we don't want something major to happen to our country.
Absolutely. So we're gonna play another quick video. And I think it talks more about Colombia, Bogota, area of Colombia, and maybe even Medellin, as well as Venezuela, and kind of ties everything together. They are saying that there's things being trafficked, and they're blaming these specific countries, which they do, and we've caught them. But again, what is it really about? Do we need to figure out better ways to just stop these ships from coming in rather than, actually deleting people, taking lives, and dropping bombs, as you guys saw in the video? Anytime you guys see a bomb drop and a ship blow up, people lose lives, right? People are angry, causes problems. Let's play this other one real quick, and then we'll move on. But let's see. Here we go.
Breaking news. Urgent operation in Bogota. Possible plan by hooded men to attack the U.S. Embassy. If you're not familiar with my channel, I report the news for Central and South America with a special attention on Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. I do these videos for those who want to know before they go, as well as for expats who want to hear the news in English. Quick heads up. Americans in Colombia applying for a visa now need Colombia. I have two stories. These are going to be quick. The first one may not even be a minute and a half, 2 minutes. The second one, maybe 3 or 4. Let's jump into this first one right away. Urgent operation in Bogota. Possible plan by hooded men to attack the U.S. Embassy. The situation is critical and authorities are in the process of controlling the threat. According to the initial report, a group of individuals left the National University heading towards the diplomatic headquarters. The march generated strong clashes with the dialogue of Maintenance of Order unit, resulting in at least one police officer being injured. The Bogota Security Secretariat has ordered the reinforcement of the perimeter around the embassy. Meanwhile, the Ombudsman's office has intervened and is mediating in the area to try to prevent an escalation in violence. The situation is critical and authorities are in the process of controlling the threat. Now, this is the latest update right now. I found another story that has a little bit more details to it, so let's jump into it. Protesters attack U.S. Embassy in Bogota with arrows and explosives, injuring 4 Colombian police officers. 4 police officers were injured on Friday in Colombia's capital, Bogota, after protesters attacked the U.S. Embassy with arrows and explosives during a rally opposing President Donald Trump's policies. The clash occurred when members of the protest group Congreso de los Pueblos, People's Congress, gathered outside the embassy to denounce what they called U.S. interference and right-wing agendas. Bogota Mayor Carlos Fernando Galán condemned the incident, saying delinquents, some of whom were hooded, attacked the U.S. Embassy with incendiary devices, explosives, and arrows. He confirmed that 4 police officers were wounded in the face, legs, and arms. Images shared by the Defense Ministry depicted a chaotic scene, including the officer with an arrow lodged in his arm. Protesters condemn U.S. policies and demand sovereignty. Jimmy Moreno, spokesperson for Congreso de los Pueblos, told AFP that the demonstration aimed to defend Colombia's sovereignty and oppose what they called U.S. involvement in the genocide of Palestinians, interference in Latin America, and threats against the Venezuelan Bolivar model. The group had been staging demonstrations across Bogota since Monday, but violence only broke out on Friday. President Gustavo Petro, who has clashed with Trump earlier this year, wrote on X that he had ordered maximum caution with the U.S. Embassy in Bogota. He added, a more radical group has attacked the police guarding the embassy, with several young people injured with arrows. In a later statement, Congreso de los Pueblos expressed agreement with Petro's comments, but urged his government to form an anti-imperialistic front. So there you go. You're up to date. Who's to say what is going to happen next? We are in the area.
Whew, that's crazy. What I'll say to this is, imagine being a Colombian police officer and you're defending the U.S. embassy. You're defending the U.S. embassy from being attacked by your own people.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they're already pissed that they got to defend this bullshit. So imagine you then as a U.S. citizen over there in Bogota.
Yep.
Walking around willy-nilly after this bullshit then happened. The Colombian people are pissed at you. The police officers are pissed at you.
You got arrows flying.
You got arrows.
Fucking get hit by an arrow.
Bro, Last of Us.
Yeah. Death by arrow, chat is
Yeah,
crazy.
That's
like
wild.
Imagine a fucking arrow just like fucking you just like, and them shits you can't pull them out. You got to break them shits off. Like those shits are meant to pierce and they can't be pulled back right like you know, vertically or horizontally back out you. Like that's fucked up. But yeah, I was thinking about that. That's the first thing I thought about was what Al said was imagine being a Colombian or someone from that country having to guard it or working in the embassy, because it's not all Americans that work there per se, chat, right? They're going to have people that work there that are from that country. So they're basically an op at that point.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
It is not good to be in Bogota. It's not good to be in Colombia in general at this point.
Yeah, I'm good.
As an American,
I'm good.
It's not good.
You know, let us know your experience. We do have some passport bros over there already that are, you know, fans of the channel, friends of the channel, some of which have booked consultations with us. But I tell you what, man, this thing starts to heat up. I'm saying right now it's heating up. I'll be on the first thing smoking out of there. I don't
They're
care.
Gonna continue to mess with you at the airport. Like,
Hell
I
yeah.
be out of there.
Yeah, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? Get me out of here. Okay, get me out of here. So, you know, be very careful, guys, when traveling. Pay attention to the news if you're gonna travel. If you want to travel to Colombia, go ahead. If that's what you want to do, but pay attention to what's going on in politics. I'm not a political person. I hate politics. But I know enough to, hey, are we at war? You got to know some shit, right? Is it bombs being dropped, people getting shot? Is it something that affects me like right now? And is it something that will cause like a market crash, right? Or a travel ban? Those are things that you need to know, right? Now, Trump went up there and said some stupid shit about, you know, Latinos or black people. I don't give a shit about that. That's that race war, race bait shit. But you know, and you know, I watch that too. But like, what's more important is who do we have, you know, as an op? What fucking countries are about to have a war with us, right? That's important. That's far more important than all the other stupid shit that's going on in the world. Okay. Anything else, Al, on this one?
Nah.
All right. Let me see if DC says anything else real quick, chat, and then we'll move on. But yeah, man, pay attention, guys. Those of you who are going to be going to Colombia, just, you know, keep watching the news.
Yeah, militarily, and who's to say what's going to pop off soon? There's no telling. But I pray for everyone involved. More stories to come soon. There's like 2 or 3 breaking stories right now, but I have to go.
All right. Well, he has to go. All right. Thank you, DC Born Rob. Appreciate you, dog.
Why didn't you just film when you had time? Today you don't got time.
Catch you on the next one, man. Yeah, so
today I got time, cuz.
Yeah, we will probably be talking about this a lot in the next few weeks or months. We'll see what happens. Let's go through a few comments here, and then we'll go over some new stuff going on with the channel. Static from Cimarron, I think I said that right. Peace Titans gotta have you here to the streets of the world. Okay, thank you, Static. The Child says, I wonder what Andre crossing borders will do. He terminated his U.S. citizenship. Yeah, I actually had a really good conversation with him. He was talking about how he loves Cali, Colombia. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine.
Why did he? I wonder why he terminated his.
That I don't understand. I didn't talk to him about that, but I did talk to him about permanently living in Cali. But yeah, I didn't know he terminated it. How do you terminate your citizenship?
I mean, you can denounce it. I mean, the more places, the better. I just would never.
I wouldn't do it.
I mean, there's no way that I would ever.
Maybe he's
would get
okay
dual
because he
citizen.
terminated it.
Nah, that doesn't, bruh. If shit pops off, they're gonna look at you're an American.
Yeah,
They're like you're still an American.
I'm trying to
born.
find him a way out, but I probably can't find him one.
Ain't no way out.
Yeah. I didn't know he did that. That's interesting information. And like I said, when I talked to Andre when we went to Cali for Petronio Alvarez festivals, he was in great spirits about Cali. He was big, up on just how peaceful it is in certain areas. How the women are more feminine and it's better than Medellin and Cartagena. There's not as many prostitutes, so on and so forth. And yeah, we had a great conversation and I actually enjoyed Cali and I can't wait to go back. But, we got to see what happens with this whole situation.
Wow, I can wait now.
And, people who are over there, even including Andre Love Crossing Borders, they need to be paying attention. And I'm sure he is to the news, but also, he could get locked up, thrown away just like that. Just boom. Yeah, you in jail, motherfucker. You American? Yeah, you out. You know what I mean? They may not delete you or do anything like that, but they can certainly round you up and put you in jail, right? Just because. So that's something that you guys need to be very cognizant of and be paying attention. JJM says, and they won't always allow you to do it. Okay. Yeah, exactly. What else do we got? Guys are planning to go for Halloween. Uh-oh. We're talking about the Sioux, huh? Oh, no, they're going to Colombia. People are going to Colombia for Halloween.
I know people going to Colombia.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that it does pop pretty good. Like it's pretty like a popular time to go is Halloween in Colombia. And I've seen videos of like KBS travel type videos of the costumes. It looks like it's fucking super fun. But again, we still got 2 weeks till Halloween. So a week and a half. So you got to see, what's going on with this thing. This thing could heat up at any moment, chat, and they could just put a travel ban on, and it doesn't matter what ticket you bought or what airline, you just can't go. So you're kind of playing with fire at this point.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's definitely unfortunate.
Yeah. All right, guys.
There was
you got something else?
Yeah, I want to pull up. There's some in our group chat.
Group chat. Okay. Shout out to the group chat. You're airdropping it to me or to you?
Airdrop it to
okay, you'll pull it up. Okay, cool. All right, Al's about to pull up something on the from the Mentuition Mafia chat, I believe, or one of our group chats. And we're gonna go over that, and then we'll go over some changes to the channel, some upcoming things we have. We're going to talk about Brazil, the Brazil meetup again. A shout out to everybody who was in the Brazil meetup live that we did the other day. It was super cool to see you guys there, and I hope to see you guys again actually in Brazil for the new year. Here we go. There you go. All right. Okay. Breaking news. Colombian President Gustavo Petro accuses U.S. government officials of the deletion and violating Colombia's sovereignty and says that Trump ordered a strike of a boat in the Caribbean that deleted a fisherman named Alejandro Carranza. Petro says Colombian boat was adrift and had its distress signal up due to the engine failure when it was bombed by the U.S. military, chat. Okay? That's is crazy. Okay, that's crazy. And
what the hell?
we're gonna read this bottom part. Is this the same thing or different?
That's the president post.
Oh, just post. Okay, so somebody just copied and pasted it.
And this is all alleged. I don't know if this is actually what he posted. I haven't got a chance to look at it, so can't say that it's finite. But if it is, this is crazy.
Well, if it is, chat, this is the kind of stuff that can spark an actual problem like a war. So it's almost like sometimes I wouldn't say a sob story, but like he was a fisherman. He had his fucking distress signal up. Like imagine you going up to a group of people, Colombians, you're the president, and you start talking about this fisherman. You know what how people are gonna feel? yeah, they fucking killed a fucking fisherman. What the right? They're gonna be like, yeah, get him. Like it's literally all it takes is like an innocent person who was trying to say, hey, don't shoot me, don't hurt me, right? Allegedly, this, like you said, this could be real, it could be fake, but this is the kind of stuff you can propaganda, whether or it could be a real story, but whatever you could throw into the mix, which gets people on your side, right? When things are gearing up like this, chat, you have to be very keep your mind open because same thing that happened with us. Oh, there was a fisherman that was fishing off in the Caribbean off the coast, and his name was Alex, Fields, and he had his right. Just think about it from our perspective. If we'd had that same story here, how many fucking people would be talking shit on Venezuela? So now, or Colombia, wherever this happened, right? So now Colombia, the people of Colombia are like, oh yeah, fuck the Americans, f them, f the United States. That's what they're thinking of, right? They're Americans too, South American, but that's this is the kind of stuff that kind of what's the word? Like it has a domino effect, right? And you string a bunch of these together, and now you have not only the government and the soldiers on your side, you now have the people on your side. What do you think, Al?
Yeah, man. Like I said, if this is true, it's crazy. It's just getting crazier and crazier. Like I said, hopefully this stuff dies down, and we can all have peace. Like I said, I don't want there to be war. And war is no good. It's bad for business. It's bad for everyone. And these useless wars. Not to say that this one is necessarily, because like I said, it all depends on the reason why we're attacking them. They know a lot more than they're going to tell us, obviously. If it's to stop drugs or whatever, it's that's different than just going to war or just doing stuff. But like I said, we're involving ourselves in too much stuff that has nothing to do with our country. And we just gotta chill. We gotta chill. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I have another thing to show.
Okay. Yeah, man. Pay attention to the news, guys. President Gustavo Petro of Colombia is an illegal drug leader, strongly encouraging the massive production of drugs in big and small fields all over Colombia. It has become the biggest. They spelled Colombia wrong. Colombia is COLO.
I hate when people.
So is this really Donald Trump's account, or this look like some fake shit? He would.
Oh, who knows? AI.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll read it. It has become the biggest business in Colombia by far, and Petro does nothing to stop it, despite large-scale payments and subsidies from the USA that are nothing more than a long-term ripoff of America. As of today, these payments or any other form of payment or subsidies will no longer be made to Colombia. The purpose of the drug production is the sale of massive amounts of the product into the United States, causing death, destruction, and havoc. Petro, a low-rated and very unpopular leader with a fresh mouth toward America, better close up these killing fields immediately, or the United States will close them up for him, and it won't be done nicely.
Remember how all this started initially, right? The president of Colombia came here.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up going back. Trump banned his visa. Then afterwards, he was decertified first. Then Trump bans his visa because he was posting about the war. And then now this. Now it's just spiraled. That was just a couple weeks ago. So like I said, everybody needs to take a chill pill.
Yeah, there was something else that happened before him banning his visa. There was something, and then we kind of like squashed it, and then more shit happen. It's like two kids fighting, chat. You know what I mean? You stole my toy. It's like, yeah, fuck you, right? Like that's basically what's going on. And at the highest levels, even when it comes down to destruction and war, people act like little kids. You know what I mean? And you know, some of this stuff could easily be solved, right? But unfortunately, you know, things happen. And like I said, even that thing with the fishermen, that's the kind of stuff where they're like, that's unforgivable. And now we have a permanent beef with Colombia. And like literally, that could be the thing where they like F with every American at the airport or not even let us in the country and like give us a hard time and tax us, whatever they do. It may not even be worth it to go there anymore, right? At a certain point, because even if we're not at total war with each other, because of the hard time that they give us to even get into their country. And, you know, passport bros are going to have to start finding other places to go. We're going to start having to, you know, and it doesn't matter like your personality. It doesn't matter how nice you are, right? You can be the coolest person. You show up to that airport, they're going to fucking shake you down. So we have to.
It don't matter what your political beliefs are or anything like that. They're still going to fuck with you.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just something to keep in mind. And I think that, you know, like I said, we'll be watching this story very closely and keep you guys updated because we travel to Colombia frequently. We've made videos on Colombia, obviously breakdowns. We know a lot about the culture of Medellin, Cali. We went to Petronio Alvarez. Yeah, you know, we're not just going down there banging whores, right? As people think the passport bros do. We actually know about these countries and have, you know, danced salsa, ate their food, went to their museums, did the Pablo Escobar tours and all this shit. So, you know, we do hope that things get better. We do. Okay, chat. All right, moving along off of this craziness, we have some updates for the channel. All right, we got some updates for you guys.
Get your passport, nigga.
Breaking news.
Yes, I'm gonna do a break. Come on, man. You're doubting me.
Nah, I wanted to make sure.
No, you don't gotta make sure. Don't worry. It's 2 slides over and we're right there. Breaking news, chat. Breaking fucking news. Chat, we have some updates for you for the channel, all right? Update number 1. We are starting a new channel, guys. A new channel called Get Your Passports.
Get your passport, nigga.
All right, Get Your Passports. It's going to be a new channel where we upload our content. We will be probably streaming on it as well. This is going to be called the Get Your Passport Show or the Get Your Passports Podcast. We've been trying to come up for a name for it. The best we can come up with is, chat. Here it is.
Get your passport, nigga.
All right, Get Your Passport, nigga. That's not the name of the channel. It's Get Your Passports. We just took that soundbite, Get Your Passport, nigga. So it's a brand new channel we started a few days ago, guys. I uploaded our first video. We gotta get shot into the algorithm. Sometimes that takes a week or two. So we'll give you guys the website. Okay, it's www.youtube.com/@getyourpassports, and pretty soon it'll be Get Your Passports with an S.com. Okay, getyourpassports.com. You can try it now. It probably doesn't work, but probably tomorrow it'll forward you to our YouTube page. Okay, so we're gonna be putting a lot of our just clips, new content on there. We're still streaming on this channel. This channel is not going to go bye-bye. But we decided to throw ourselves back into the algorithm under a different name. We believe that the Mintuition name has probably been shadow banned, right? And, you know, we've gotten a lot of advice from people like our guy Flyboy. Shout out to Flyboy. Like our guy Check in Effect.
Check is check.
Okay.
Check in effect.
And their suggestion is, hey, man, you guys should just rebrand, do something different. So we had a bunch of different names, but Get Your Passports. It's very simple. We want you guys to get your passports. We're going to give you guys 100 reasons to get your passports. We're going to show you places where you may not want to go, even though you have your passport, like Venezuela right now. Of course, Colombia. Can't even get into Venezuela anyway. But you know what I'm saying? We're really just going to just like upload a lot more and just hit people over the head with clips. It's going to be a slow grind. Won't be a bunch of views at first, but we're hoping it catches on and people fuck with it. And yeah, getyourpassports.com will be the website. It'll take you to our YouTube. But in the meantime, if that doesn't work, just go to youtube.com/the @ Get Your Passports with an S. and sub up, guys. Okay, we don't have any subscribers right now because this is the first time we're revealing it. So sub up, be the first to subscribe, and we'll start streaming on it once we get our streaming cred and uploading clips and reels and all that stuff. Again, Mentuition is going nowhere. It's actually still says Mentuition all over it, but we wanted to change the channel name and start uploading different content on that channel. Okay, that's number one. You want to go over number two, Al?
What's number two?
Number two, we can update them on. Let me show you guys the new page real quick, just so you guys can see it. YouTube.com/@getyourpassports. Get your passports, nigga. So
Get your passport, nigga.
All right, so this is a very, like I said, brand new, guys. We just uploaded. Oops. This. All right, get your passports. This is the new page, guys. We're going to be uploading. We have our yacht party from Cartagena on there. So check that out because we haven't dropped that anywhere yet. So this is the first video. Al is literally pouring. Yeah, check it out. I'm not going to say what he's pouring there. But we kept it PG as far as like blurring things and cutting out the curse words and, you know, basically, it'll filter you over to our Patreon or our locals. I think only our Patreon's on this specific video for you guys to get the uncut, uncensored stuff, which you guys know of. But
get your passport, nigga.
But that is a dope video, edited. I think it's like 10 minutes long. Check it out, like it, comment. We'd appreciate it, guys. But we're trying to throw ourselves back into the algorithm a different way. Again, because YouTube just doesn't like Mentuition.
Yeah. We got to take the branding off, I think. On the future videos, we're going to do that just so that it doesn't link back to this channel and doesn't shadow ban us on there as well.
Yeah, shadow ban again just for having our logo. You're right.
Yeah.
But it's on there just at the bottom. But yeah, it doesn't have all.
We weren't gonna go. We already had the video edited, and we weren't gonna go back and do it for this video. But we will do the new logos, the new all this stuff. So yeah, sub up to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, push us through the algorithm. We got the Brazil yacht party. We'll drop that on that channel as well. Right afterwards, we got to clean a couple things up, and then we'll drop that. And then we got a ton. Shout out to Steve, man. Steve actually found the software. Steve, I mean, Steve's that nigga. Steve is definitely that nigga. There's nobody in the space like him, not to glaze or anything, but as far as technology, Steve got this shit on lock. So we went to Thailand. I went to Peru. I went to all these places and recorded the footage on this one memory card. The memory card got corrupted and we lost mad footage. Steve was able to recover that. I had some personal footage that got lost. He was able to recover that. I just edited a whole thing for my family. We did a family reunion. I had all the footage on there. It was gone. He was able to recover it back up. And then I have all my Peru shit that I had. The Machu Picchu. I was just starting to edit that whenever we lost our channel. Then it got put on the back burner because we were trying to figure out how to get the channel back and just all the shit that went involved with that. And then it was all on that memory card. The memory card got corrupted. We lost that. We lost Thailand. We lost Japan. We lost all the footage. So we will be putting out vlogs and all of that shit with the footage that we were able to recover. And yeah, man, shout out to him.
Thank you, Cornell. Huge. Cornell just joined. Thank you, bro. Yeah, we'll be uploading a lot more, guys, on that channel. We'll put some stuff on this channel too, guys, but we just want to kind of get shot into the algorithm a little bit differently. I feel like this channel has gotten burned by YouTube. They kind of put you, like I said, they segment you in a little pocket. And it's like, oh, that's ban them, right? So we appreciate that, guys. Sign up, subscribe, whatever the word is, subscribe to the new channel. And again, we'll be streaming on this channel still and uploading content on this channel still as well. But we'll sometimes dual stream on both. Okay. And we'll put some exclusives only on the Get Your Passports channel. Okay. All right. So next up, chat, we have updates on Brazil. Okay. So we finalized the Brazil itinerary. We finalized and this is the official Men Tuition meetup for New Year's. By the way, for those of you who are watching, we're doing a meetup in Brazil,
Rio.
In Rio. The first day officially is going to be December 28th in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, we keep saying Brazil because people are like, where? Rio de Janeiro, the only place you should go on New Year's. Okay, so you're gonna go. We're gonna go to our Discord, and we're gonna. We already posted it, but maybe we'll post it again. There's a unlisted YouTube video which we won't share on this public live. You got to join the Discord to get it. Where me and Al do a live where we go over what we're going to be doing, how much everything costs, all the dates. Okay, we have some flexibility to do some different things. We're gonna go to a bunch of bars. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have some fun, chat. Okay.
At least while I'm there, I want to get a few hawkers in.
There's gonna be some strip clubs. We're gonna go to some beaches, and we have some other things we're planning that are huge. If we can pull those things off, it's gonna be even crazier. Okay, so we're really trying to put together something dope for you guys, and we'll go to the Discord and we'll put it in there. But basically, itineraries out, the dates we can say December 28th to January 2nd is when the official festivities start and the meetups start. Anything else we want to share about that, Al? I just want to make sure.
Nah, man. Okay. Just me and Steve are working. We are working. We're looking at a couple of things. If they happen, it's already going to be the most legendary chip, but it's going to take it to the next level.
Absolutely.
It's going to be crazy. So, the people that are thinking about going, you want to book your tickets soon because these early bird tickets are going to go away. So you save a little bit of money by booking the early bird tickets, get that out the way, get that settled, and then you get locked in at that price. Especially, I'm telling you now, especially if these things happen, the prices are going to go up. So that's all I can really say. I can't say too much. But get them tickets ASAP.
Yeah, guys. So again, Brazil, New Year's Eve, the official Men Tuition meetup will start December 28th and go to January 2nd. All the pricing and the itinerary is on our Discord. That's mentuitiondiscord.net, or just click the link below. Discord is free. You can download it. And I believe is it in the, I think there's a meetup like folder or like a section.
There's a special folder
you'll see on there. And that's where you'll get all the information. That's where the link will be, and we can post it again and or pin it somewhere so you guys can get it. And we'll go over more specifics on the trip in the next week or so. But for now, to get the details, go to our Discord because we don't want to talk everything on here. Okay.
And I'll say this: this trip is a luxury trip. It's not for people that have less than $2,000 in their bank account. This is for people that want luxury, that want a great trip. No shame to you if you do, but I'm just saying that this trip is going to cost money and it's going to be a luxury experience. We will have some lesser expensive trips, but you know, it's going to cost. It's New Year's. If you went to any New Year's place in the United States, you're going to spend money there. It's going to be for one night, and it's going to be some bullshit. The drinks are going to cost you $50 a drink. This ain't that. This is way better. This is for 6 days, and is going to be the most legendary trip of all time.
Absolutely. So yeah, guys, you know, if you're going to be coming to Brazil, hit me and Al up. Okay. Go to the Discord, and we'll, like I said, you can check out the itinerary video and everything we just posted. If you have any specific questions, let us know. We can say this, we do have the option to do the early bird or do a general admission ticket where you pay part and at one point and then pay other part later. Yeah, you can pay in 2 deposits. So those of you that kind of don't want to pay all up front, it's actually a really good price, chat. When you go and watch it, check it out. It's not outlandish, and Al really did his research against other YouTubers who have done meetups, and they're way more expensive than what we're charging. And really, guys, the last thing I'll say on it is just think if you go to a club with me and Al, it's me, Cornell, right? Shonuff, Steve, we're all at the club. We're gonna say, hey, we're split these bottles, right? It's not gonna just be me pay for the bottles or me and Al, right? Or right, we're gonna be like, hey guys, it's 5 of us. Let's get a section and it'll all be cheap for us. So what we're doing really is we're setting up these plays that are gonna be super fun with baddies, beautiful Brazilian chicks, and really nice dinners and things like that. And your support would help us, but it also helps you because you're paying to be a part of it too. So we really want to see you guys there. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be packed. There's going to be beautiful women from all over the world there. Okay. Not even just Brazil. Everyone comes down there. So you're going to see bitches from fucking, Australia, fucking England, China, wherever, right? And mixed in with the bad Brazilian chicks. So I'm super excited for this and I can't wait to see you guys. Again, check out the Discord for all the details. Okay.
Cornell said he got some unfinished business in Rio.
Hey, man.
Same here, bro.
Hey, man.
Same
Me too.
Here.
Me too.
Bro, I got this chick in Cuba that just hit me up. I got some unfinished business with her too, man. It's I always meet like these baddies on like the last day or
right when you're about to leave. That's what happened to me in Cali.
So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying.
I don't know if y'all remember in Cali when we were at this restaurant. It was me, Flyboy, Backpack Valves, a bunch of different creators. There's a big booty black girl, big old ass. And I'm like, got her number. I think I got her number on the live. Got her number. I was rizzing girls in Spanish, showing y'all like, yo, I speak enough Spanish. Yo, what's your number? Da, da, da. I'm getting her number, right? And no, I rizzed her friend on live. The dark skinned one. So there's a light skinned girl and a dark skinned girl. Light skinned girl, I got his number on live. Dark skinned girl, I hit up in the DMs, or I think I just got her Instagram, hit her up. But yo, she was like, yo, what's up? What are you doing? Like, I could have like took her out on a date. I'm like, fuck, I gotta leave. So I actually did a 2-man. Shout out to Ellis Durrell. I did a 2-man date, double date, me and Ellis Durrell with 2 girls that he found or like met somewhere. And I did the whole date in Spanish, chat. I didn't speak a lick of English the whole time. The girl was looking at me like, do you know Spanish? You better know. And I mean, we understood each other. There ain't much that need to be said when you're a guy, because you kind of just could just say shit to females. And like, I would sometimes sneak a little look at my translator to ask her a question, because I can speak, like I can read Spanish and speak it fluently. So she's thinking, this motherfucker speaks fluent Spanish. But I would just be like, oh, so what did you do yesterday? Da, 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 da. Like, I'm just literally like, just making sure I'm saying it right. But it was crazy because I realized, oh shit, I'm just as good, if not better than Ellis Durrell at Spanish. I'm thinking Ellis, shout out to him, man. Me and Al hit Ellis Durrell up. This motherfucker will be in the hood of Cali or the hood of Medellin getting his hair braided by a bad big booty Latina, right? He'll call me and I'm like, yo, where you at? Yo, bro, you wouldn't believe where I'm at, man. I'm with some big booty Latinas.
I love big booty Latinas.
I'm in
nigga was in the trap, bro.
He was in the trenches.
He was in the trap.
He said his Uber driver wouldn't go. He had to like catch a taxi. He had to catch an Uber to a certain point and then catch a taxi to another point. And even a taxi didn't really want to let him off where he was. He showed me outside. It was just like dirt poor. Like, it was a ghost town, but it looked like, some zombies would fucking pop out and shit. And his Spanish ain't even that great, but he still finds a way to bag girls. So shout out to Ellis, man.
He be raising them up.
Bad bitch. He had a bunch of dates. Chat, we were cleaning up in Cali, Colombia.
All of us.
Cleaning up. Dates after dates. I cleaned up in Medellin. I had a couple chicks.
I mean, and y'all are seeing them live too. Steve's live streaming me on a date.
Cleaned up.
We cleaned the fuck up.
Telling you,
both places.
So,
I mean, I clean up everywhere we go.
Yeah, but specifically overseas, man, it's just a different vibe. So, yeah, man, can't wait to see you guys in Brazil. Check out the Discord for all the details. What else we got? We got any other breaking news from the channel?
Shout out to Idris. All the Cali streams were goated.
Yeah, I thought they were really good.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody in the space really like dating chicks. All crazy, have an abundance of different chicks that they're flipping out, dating. A lot of it's just that they gotta pay for it, which there's nothing wrong with doing it, but that shouldn't be your go-to all the time, especially if you're overseas for a while in some of these places. Some of these people live overseas or have been expats for a very long time, and they still ain't bringing no chicks up. They're not dating women. Every time they make a video, it's pros. So you know, I was cleaning up, Steve was cleaning up, Ellis was cleaning up, Flyboy was cleaning up, Kobe was cleaning up. Everybody in our crew was cleaning up, and y'all saw the quality of women. So shout out to everybody that was in Cali, and we'll have some Cali vlogs soon.
Yeah, we got the footage.
Yeah,
those of you, I know I'm not on camera chat, here I come, but those of you who have not seen the full Cali IRL streams, go back and watch how awesome they were. Like, I think in the heat of the moment, maybe people thought, oh, they're just walking around. Bro, that shit was great, bro. I was in my bag. I'm fucking talking shit, joking the whole time. We did a whole fucking, we meet Backpack Val and all these other people. We interview people live with the fucking mic in their hand, like at their face, like, hey, what do you think of this? And then they're just like talking, and like Flyboy did a really good job of just keeping everything exciting. We had some issues with lag when we were around a lot of people. Unfortunately, the only way around the lag is you need like that 30K backpack or like some shit where it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, but even that probably wouldn't have been great, right? So once the cell phones and stuff, or you need Starlink, right, and all that shit, but whatever. Otherwise, besides when we went to the festival on certain parts, because there were certain parts where we were in the middle of it and it was fine. It was lit. It was lit. It was actually when we went under the tent. So there's this tented area, chat, where it started raining and it just got bad. But once we were outside and we could, you know, see the sky and the antennas could get to the sky, it was awesome. So go back and watch the Cali Columbia shit that we did, collab that we did with Flyboy. I just was talking to him earlier. It was fucking dope. It was fucking dope. Al's pulling it up right now. Lit, the most lit.
I mean, Flyboy got a baddie. Kobe got a baddie.
The girl to the left right there with the curly hair.
Pulling chicks with Ellis earlier in the day. I don't see any other YouTubers doing stuff like this. I don't see them.
And those two girls, this one and the other one, we met them at the Petronio. And they just,
and y'all like, seeing us meet these girls.
Yeah, we just pulled
get them. The numbers, then out on dates with them. Then Flyboy taking them home. Like, yeah, y'all are seeing all of this stuff. So it's not set up, it's not paid, it's not none of this shit. It's off the muscle.
Off the muscle. Crazy off the muscle too. And again, are they like dying people? Nah, but they were pretty. Shit. They were pretty.
Some of them were up there.
Yeah.
Some of them were up there.
So, and the fact that you're doing that and you're a gringo who barely speaks Spanish, man, y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like the haters can hate. And I know there's always trolls that come in our chat and talk shit in these other chats, but like, we're really showing y'all, like, the Petronio shit specifically was like cultural. Like, we went and we talked to this older lady who was like this older black lady. She was talking about how, you know, her family grew up there and how the festival started. And she was one of the original families that started the Petronio Alvarez shit. And like, we're walking around showing the food. We're showing fashion shows. We're showing the culture, the clothing, the salsa dancing. We did a whole fucking live where we just go in the street and everyone's just dancing salsa, bro. Like, nobody does this live. Nobody. So people that want to hate, bro, we've contributed so much to the space, bro. And I think a lot of people just, they're not going to respect it until maybe they'll never respect it. But it's like, we have done some dope shit. We did a bunch of collabs with the Relo shit was fun. The shit that we did with Barber World was fun.
Yeah,
like,
we got to put that clip up that we had yesterday up on the new channel.
Yeah, we'll put that
clip up.
Yeah, Relo. What was that in Thailand?
Nah, the Medi one.
Oh
the
yeah,
Medi one
that
we were laughing at. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
All right, so chat, moving right along.
Speaking
Let's
of Relo,
talk about our guy Relo. Okay, our guy Relo.
My heart is breaking.
Mine is too.
My heart is breaking.
It breaks my heart.
Shout out to Rello, man. All right. So Rello, guys, and Ice City. Okay. Passport Bros are beefing again. All right, beefing again. It happens what, every month or two, some shit happens. You know, Rello has been in a lot of beefs for sure. He's been in a lot of problems. He had an issue with Keith recently. He's had an issue with Ice. He had an issue with BMT Travels or BMT Black Man Travels. BMT, is it BMT Travels? Just BMT.
BMT Travels.
Yeah, I feel like the T means travel.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, yeah.
Just, I don't know.
Black Man Travels. So he had an issue with BMT, who watches our show. He's in our chat usually. And it just seems like, you know, we love Rello on this side. We don't hate Rello, but Rello has been getting into a lot of shit. Okay. And Rello has been starting what he calls, okay, his split list. Okay.
I'll split people for less than that. You hear me? Less.
Rello's split list is basically people he don't fuck with, people he might have a problem with or fight if he sees them. It's pretty much on site. All right. And essentially there's some issue where Rello and Ice are supposed to get a mansion or a house or something together for Sosua Halloween, which is going to be dead. So I don't know why people are going down there, whatever. And now Rello is no longer going to be in this mansion or this house or this villa that he was supposed to have with Ice City. And I'll just go ahead and play it. Shout out to our guy, Razor Rays.
God know how I move. Scopolamine, the devil's breath.
Razor Rays is covering this story currently. He was covering it earlier. And I'm just going to play the beginning part of his live to show the issues that are going on. Again, this is the reason why we don't go to the Soo. I just feel like the Soo is a lot of knuckleheads. It's a lot of knuckleheadish antics. And like people like Ice City, like he had the nerve to even say something about our channel, which I'll address it a little bit. But like, bro, like
the nerve of these niggas.
The nerve of you guys and the way you guys are talked about in the travel space, specifically like an Ice City, is like, and again, it's no hate, no shade, but like your claim to fame is stuff like this, where Mintuition's claim to fame is like, yo, these guys made travel guys and help guys not get hit with scopolamine, right? And
scopolamine,
aka what, chat?
The devil's breath.
And like these guys are actually, you know, putting on meetups and they're doing this and they're doing that and they're dropping game.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
And even having conducting consultations for people who want to travel to these places and travel safely, okay, and not get caught up with gringo pricing or caught up with hoes, because a lot of guys are traveling for hoes, right? That's something you should know about. Hey, stay away from this place, or if you do go to this place, this is what the girls are going to do, right? You got to know this kind of stuff as a guy. It just is what it is. So let's bring up this video real quick. This sums up what's going on in Sosua. Ice City sort of shows how shitty and dead Sosua is right now. Okay, and then he goes into the whole Rello debacle that they're having with each other. Okay, here we go.
Well, I am live. These basically, it ain't really no reason to go around Bailey's because there ain't shit over there to show you niggas. So basically, this is gonna be the best little shit that we gonna get to see. Just to let y'all niggas know what I mean when I be like, all right, well, it's still the Soo, but it just ain't nobody outside. I had to definitely, you know, you see the police over there on the corner. Basically just on the corner, making sure it ain't no hoes walking around here. And if they was walking around here, they'll get fucked with. Let me see. Here go. Yeah, man, this shit is sad. I mean, honestly, I'm almost crying doing this live. This little back block back in the day, yeah, I mean, shit, the only thing that's running in the Soo is these chicas from the police. But you can't even see that. You feel me? Like, this is the Soo, 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night. As we all know it didn't used to look like this.
Ghost Town, chat.
It used to be, you know, way more action and a whole bunch of shit going on, but yeah, I'm crying now. Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, honestly, it's sad, bro. Like, look at this shit. It's nobody here around. It ain't even a dog. Where is the dogs at? The cats, the animals. Nobody.
My heart is broken.
My heart is breaking.
My heart's broken, man. The Sue guys.
My heart is breaking.
It breaks my heart.
All right, we'll stop it there. We'll play the other part in just a moment with him and Rello having their issue, and he kind of goes over it. But yeah, chat, that's the Sue. Okay, can't say we didn't tell you so. I told you so. We told you so. We did a whole live, and then there were other people going live talking about all these guys are going live saying it's propaganda and this and that. And yeah, they don't know. They must not know the Sue. Most of them have never been here before. They never been here, but we don't need to go there, bro. We don't need to go to the Sue to tell you that it's through. Okay, we don't have to.
It's trash.
We don't have to, because we've been traveling enough, and not even that we've been traveling enough. We just use our brains. We can see what they're doing. Get a bunch of people with picket signs, right? Get a bunch of people angry. Put a microphone in front of their face. Never seen that before. Have a raids with tanks and big ass trucks rounding girls up. Never was that bad. We've seen shit happen in the Sue before. We've seen busts and all this stuff, but never they're bringing in the fucking artillery, right? They're the heavy artillery and tanks and fucking submarines and shit. That's not something that typically happens over some hoes. Over some hoes, chat. That's why we.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
We gotta drop bombs for hoes. Doesn't make sense. So for those of you who were detractors, when me and Al did that live saying that the Sue was through and thought we were joking around, yes, there was some tongue-in-cheeks, what's the word, satire or whatever, but like we were being serious. We actually thought that it was through, and that Halloween, we said Halloween's gonna be whack this year. Will there be some people there? Sure, people are gonna go for nostalgic reasons. There'll be some girls that come up, but it's not gonna be the same. It's not going to be the same, and y'all better hope they don't raid it. Anything on that, Al, before we keep ranting on it?
And we called it being cooked, and people were talking shit and saying we didn't know what we were talking about and all that shit. And look at it. It's cooked. It's cooked. It's through. Finito, finished.
Done.
Yeah, done.
Guys, Hard Rock. We said it. Hard Rock Hotels is trying to build some stuff there. Once them white people come in and they start building and gentrifying and cleaning up the image, you best believe the place is gone. It's like that anywhere, even here in the United States, even here in Miami, right? Little Haiti right down the street. If they decide white people start buying shit up, they'll buy it. They'll buy it for the low. They'll give you a little, 100,000, 75,000 for your house or whatever. Here, get away, hurry up. And they'll buy all your shit, right? And then they'll build on it. And they'll build fucking high rises and parking lots and shit that we don't need. Yeah, shit that we don't need, but it is what it is. Okay, we gave you guys the scoop. They've been buying up a lot of the property on the beach. A lot of those vendors they're buying up. They want to clean that place up and they want it to be different. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Static says, yeah, they're trying to shut that shit down because ABM having their way over there and they can't stand it.
I think it's that ninjas going over there. It's not just black men, because there's a difference between black men and ninjas. There's too many ninjas going over there. On top of that, the girls being outside and being outside these establishments don't make these establishments any money. I mean, other than the fact that the guys are going, yeah, but they're not, the girls aren't spending money there. Whereas if they're in the establishments and in like, if it's inside of a club like a Delirium or something like that, girls are going to get drinks, or dudes are going to buy drinks for them. They'll get a section, they'll pay for it. So money is getting spent. But outside of these establishments, if they build a Hard Rock hotel and it's just a bunch of ninjas outside smoking weed, riding four-wheelers, doing hood rat shit with their friends, and then
but I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend
and a bunch of whores, I mean, why would anybody want that on their establishment?
Hookah.
So Yeah, Sosua without mangoes is like hamburgers without hamburger buns. This video is sad. Breaks my heart, Cornell. Breaks my heart.
Cornell, you know what? I just hold on.
My heart is breaking.
All right. Let's play it one more time. God damn it.
My heart is breaking.
And speaking of hamburgers, you ate tacos, you ate McDonald's.
Yeah. I don't want any hamburgers, chat. You know what I want?
You know that I know that's Luco and Rhino. You ate your tacos and I ate McDonald's.
Shout out to Cornell. But yeah, so I want to address this real quick because I mentioned it earlier. A lot of these passport bros, like Ice City, Relo's our guy, but like Ice City, like they don't really, their moments in this travel space, as small as it is, the kind of the black travel space or the kind of sector we're on, is drama and bullshit, right? Drama, bullshit, drama, bullshit, drama, bullshit. There was a live, I think it was, I don't remember whose live Ice City was on. He was talking about how he doesn't know who Mentuition is and all this stuff. I could care less if you know or don't know.
I'm happy
he
doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't.
A lot of these people
to him.
Yeah,
to
we would
audience.
never hang out with. Right, they wouldn't hang out with us, but we certainly wouldn't hang out with them. Like there wouldn't even be a question that we would hang out with these people if we ever saw them. And we're not on the same frequency. And we make content. We're actual content creators that add to the travel space. These guys take away, and or whatever they add is pointless. It's like that shit, like they make that shit, chat. It could be peanut butter, it could be jelly. It's like this fucking like slob. It's like just like a white fucking clay, and you stick it in and you just like pour some shit on it, and then it turns into whatever. It's like that. It's like they're like that's their contribution. Like that's who they are. Like Mentuition, we're adding to it. We are the peanut butter, right? We are the sauce. These guys are just a fake sauce. They're just fake. They don't really do anything. So this isn't a shit talking contest or a back and forth or a beef we have with Ice City, but it's just funny how he said he doesn't know who we are, and then when we finally hear of him, because we know who he is, but he's just not like, well, it's not we know who he is because he's relevant. We know who he is because of the stupid shit that's been, you know what I mean? Him getting into an argument with his girl,
shower and shit.
Right? The shower thing,
Oh,
shower
he's that
gate,
dusty nigga that doesn't shower.
yeah, toothbrush gate is what we'll call it, shower gate. We know about Showergate. We know about him with Relo. I think he had an issue with Relo before in the past. One thing I'll give him, hey, you're being a little helpful going around with a camera showing how dead it is in the suit. That's a little bit helpful. Put more content out about that, bro, instead of putting out, you know what? Put out whatever content you want. We can't tell you guys what to put out. All I'll say is what Mentuition adds to this space is far beyond any of these guys, okay? They're just out here just living life in the suit and fucking hoes. And that's cool. But that's not really helpful.
And you save up all your money to go on a trip once a year for Halloween every year in the suit. Like we're not in the same level, planet, anything. Like and you don't even save up your money. You do a fundraiser one time or a few times out of the year to try to save up for this one occasion. Like we're not on the same level. Not in the same conversation.
Yeah. So anyway, is this the right one? We're not in the same bracket. So anyway, we're off of that, but I just had to address that because, like I said, we didn't really talk about it, but it's just funny how he comes back into the limelight and it's a beef with Relo and the Sue's dead. Okay, bro, we talk about Brazil, Thailand, we're doing yacht parties, we're showing people how to move properly, we're giving out guides, we're booking consultations. How can you say we're irrelevant or whatever? Even if you don't know who we are, you should know who we are. And we're always on the channels he's on. So that's cap, right? We're always on Razor Rays. We used to go on his shit all the time. We're featured on his channel a bunch of times. Don't try to act like you don't know. And you know what? Like I said, even if you don't know, when you compare what we've done with what you've done, it's minuscule. It's not even comparison. So but back to the beef that they had. Let's play this other part. And we'll see why Ice City and Relo are having some sort of issue with each other with this whole Sosua trip. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
$120 a day. Like I said, I told Rello a certain price. And yeah, that's the thing, bro. That shit, I was looking at this nigga Rello live. Nigga, Rello was never going to stay at the villa for free. That was never the plan. And I was like, well, shit, bro, I don't care, bro. As long as you can send me what I'm asking you to give me before you get here. Because if you give me, if it's $50 short, I'm going to send you all the money back. Then you won't step foot in this villa. But he was like, all right, boom, no problem. Then the nigga just out of nowhere said, well, Ice gonna let me stay in the villa for free. So, you know, I was just like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna let Rello stay in the villa for free. It's cool. Don't even trip. Don't even sound believable after I was just saying how much money I was gonna have. But whatever, trying to help this nigga get his little cheese. Then this nigga live on the other day gonna say, well, yeah, Ice just said now, I need to, you know, his money is tight. You was always gonna pay, but you had some narrative that you want to run. Then you ran the narrative, and then you changed the narrative. Now it's trying to make it look like I did some shit that I never said even agreed upon. I'm just agreeing doing that. Just let me know. I just want to agree with what you say. We can either do it how I want to do it, or I don't got to be a part of it. That's very simple. So yeah, even saying that shit kind of had me hot. And I was gonna be like, bro, see, because of that, the old me would have been like, I ain't fucking with that nigga. That nigga ain't staying over here.
All right, chat. So the gist of this whole passport bro beef is literally, I guess, about staying at a villa for free. Apparently, Rello wanted to stay with Ice City in a villa for Sosua Halloween for free. Didn't want to pay anything, but Ice said he's got to pay. This is Ice's claim to fame. This is how these guys come up and pop up on our feed. I don't know. Okay. What I will say, chat, is if you're traveling with somebody, you should have, or you're staying with someone, you should pay your share. If me and Al are rooming together, or we invite 3 of our other friends to come, and we should split the Airbnb. It shouldn't be, again, it's the same thing I talked to you guys about going to Brazil, right? We're not going to all go down to Brazil and then we pay for every yacht bottle and everything and you just hang out. No, everybody pitches in whatever amount of money and we enjoy ourselves, right? That's how you do it. That's fair. And it cuts the costs for everybody so that one person isn't taking on the brunt of the expenses. So if that were the case and Rello expected to stay with Ice City for free, I do think that that's a little distasteful on Rello's part. He should want to give him some money, even if it's not complete half. Maybe Ice City, he's got a smaller room, or there's going to be other people in the house. I don't know what their deal is or what else is going on. If you're renting a villa, I can't imagine that it's just going to be Ice City and Rello only in this big ass house. But you know what I mean? You should throw the person some money. A lot of people, what I've realized, chat, they don't have home training. Okay. And I'm not even talking about Rellos per se. I'm just saying in general, people don't even know how to deal with these kind of situations. And arguments happen. Fights happen, friendships are lost, and people just have to understand, like, when you're going on trips with each other, the key is to try to have like the best trip possible, and make sure, especially the money, what everyone's paying is all set. Like, you don't want to have issues where Airbnbs aren't paid, or me and Al book an Airbnb, I cover it, or I cover the deposit. He said he was going to give me the money, he never gives me the money. Now I'm stuck with it, right? So you should handle things, up front. The thing that I realized with Rello is I think Rello needs to stop traveling with people. I think he just needs to do his own thing, get his own place. It hasn't worked out yet, okay? The only person it'll probably work out with is us. We actually get along with Rello. But it seems like he's having a lot of other issues with other people. But with us, like I said, he pays me. We were live in Thailand. Every time we paid for drinks, he gave me the money right back. He cashed apped it to me. There was never really no issues with Rello. So I don't know what happened in detail with him and Ice City. But Rello's doing a whole live on it. Ice City joins Razor Razor's live. And this is the kind of stuff, again, that kind of sets the passport bros in the travel space back. But we got to talk about it. We've been in our own share affairs of beefs and back and forth, so we're not angels over here. But at the end of the day, Sosua Halloween is going to be trash. Okay. Rello will make it fun if he somehow, you know, bags some girls and does his normal Rello stuff and his same Rello self. But let's be honest, it's not going to be lit. It's not going to be popping. It's not going to be like it was last year or the year before, how Halloweens are normally. Will there be some females there? Sure, maybe. But come on, man. Sosua Halloween's cooked. It really is. Al, what do you think of this whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, when we are on trips with Rello, we don't have any issues. I don't know. It's don't really have much to say.
That's all you got?
Yeah, we haven't had any issues. Maybe Rello just needs to book us to go on all the trips with him.
I think so.
India would have been popping. I think when you travel, you need to book Mintuition because
hey man,
we would have fixed a lot of issues.
Yep.
House party would have been popping in Thailand.
Yeah.
We would have been able to capture it.
Yeah.
Rello,
Kenya trip.
We would have helped them.
Better.
Yeah, we would have helped them with that. I think just everybody needs to book the consultation.
Book the consultation, man. NYC the Future. Let's get over. I'm on you. Remember back in high school, I'm on you. Shout out to NYC the Future, man. I think that his content is definitely kind of dwindled down a little bit. And I had told him back when the whole Medi thing happened, yo, bro, you need to be at this. You need to be on stream. You and Rello need to be together. You need to come to the club with us. I mean, I don't fuck with y'all niggas like that. You and Al was looking at me funny. I'm like, bro, we wasn't looking at you funny. We invited you into our place. We'd love to see you go up in this space, bro. We don't have no issues with NYC the Future. But NYC the Future, if he'd have booked us for his Thailand trip, when he was in Thailand that whole time, or a good majority of that time, it would have been better considerably. You guys would be able to enjoy these people, these characters in the travel space, these people that you love to laugh at and make fun of in 4K and actually get real clips from it. That's the whole thing. Everyone thinks they can do it themselves, and we can't. I can't do it myself. He can't do it himself. We don't mind hitting up people for game. We don't mind asking Check and asking Flyboy, hey, how do you do this? What do you do in Cuba for this? What are you doing in Cali for this? We have no problem letting other people talk, right? We was on a stream with Flyboy. He's doing talking. He's doing the tour. It's his stream. It's right. It's partly his stream, but it's like he's in his bag right now. I don't need to be in front of the camera all the time. I'm shooting for King 68, the great tall dude to get all the bitches. No one needs to know I shoot for him. I don't care. Yeah, I'll post some stuff on my story. And then, you know, Al says you got to clean up your social footprint, Steve. But I'm talking about, like, I don't need to turn the camera on me. Look, guys, I'm his cameraman. You got to be able to play your position as a person. And when your time comes, you need to notice it and take it instead of trying to always be in a spotlight or be a diva all the time, right? You got to understand when your time comes. So a lot of these YouTubers, bro, everyone's about me, I, instead of saying, you know what? We should have dropped that bag on Mintuition. These guys have shown that they did the Flyboy shit. They did the Rello shit. Their quality's dope. Let's put our money together and book these guys. Let's put our money together and get these guys to come on these trips because these guys are going to put together some super dope content.
Production.
Right. A real production. So again, I'm not sitting here to toot my own horn. Steve's the best and all this. No, I'm just saying, like, I just think that last NYC the Future Thailand trip that he just got off of would have been better. He's talking about going to Sosua for Halloween, but nobody wants to drop the bag. And NYC specifically, he had the backing. Like, if I think with all the people from New York that was rocking with him, hey, I got 100 on it. I got 500 on it. I got 400 on it. Man, you get 10 of them New York, you know what I'm saying? Bronx niggas and the Queensboro niggas, and you'll be throwing up 100, 200. But before you know it, the Mintuition bill is paid off. And you get to go on this trip and really just be yourself. That's the whole thing. When you're on these trips, chat, the significance of a production crew and a cameraman and somebody who, if something goes wrong, he can try to fix it, is you can be you. Rello can be Rello. NYC can be NYC. Steve can be Steve. If Al's filming me or if I'm filming him, Al can be Al. When you're holding the camera and trying to do the selfie mode and doing all this stuff, you're doing too much. And then you don't really get to, like, be yourself because you're too worried about everything else. If all you got to do is look at the chat, put the chat down and just live, That's the optimal situation for a YouTuber or for a influencer or someone who wants to show their lifestyle or how funny they are or whatever it is. So, you know, we'd love to go on more trips. Right now, I'm kind of caught up with the influencer I'm shooting for. But, you know, if things free up in the future, I love to do more collaborative content with other YouTubers, with other travel space people. We'll probably do some stuff with Flyboy again for sure. We'll do some stuff with Check and Effect.
Check is checked.
We've already talked about doing some stuff with Check, and Check's down to do some collaborative content. So we'll go over that at some point. We already started talking countries we may go to together. And yeah, oh, you guys just started a new channel called Get Your Passports, and
Get your passport, nigga.
and you guys only have 1,400 subscribers. And look, man, there's a reason why the big dogs and the people that have 400, 5,000, 500,000, 600,000 subs plus rock with our channel, because they see it. They go, oh, these dudes are the truth. Oh, y'all got banned at 20K. Oh yeah, I can see how y'all had 20K. Y'all should have like 300K. So, and they'll give, and we'll be able to work together, and they'll help
there's
bring
a
us back
reason
up.
why the 400, 500,000 subscriber people pay us
to
do jobs.
Yep.
They book us. They book the consultation.
Yep.
There's a reason.
There's a reason. There's a reason why KBS Travel rock with us. These guys have legendary YouTube pages, and they fuck with us like heavy. Yo, that's Steve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, ow. So that's what we're trying to tell y'all. I don't care how many views shit get, man. I know like how important we are to the travel space. I know what we can do. I know the production level is crazy. I'm not worried about it. If it blows, it blows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll still be good. I'll be good. We're gonna keep continue to travel, and you got to have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. As long as you have plans, you'll be good, right? It don't matter how you get there. You just got to get there. It don't matter how you get. It doesn't matter how you get your money, but it doesn't matter always the method in which you blow or pop. A lot of times, it's, you know, do you have different plans set in place so that if one fails, another one can flourish? That's what it really comes down to, chat. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this Relo versus Ice City beef. I'll watch the content from Halloween. It's what, like coming up in what, like fucking 2 weeks from now? Well, I'll watch it. I'll entertain it, but I don't have high hopes for Sosua content. I don't have high hopes for Sosua Halloween. And again, those of you who are going to the Soo, good luck. Just understand that they got their eyes on us. They know that Halloween is a popular day. Super Bowl is a popular day. Labor Day or whatever other day it is, right? They know the days that everyone comes down there, and you best believe they're going to be having eyes on it. So just be careful and enjoy yourself. Okay. Anything else?
Don't kiss these hoes in the mouth.
Chat, I think we're going to wind down. I don't think we have any other stories. We'll do another show tomorrow, chat, most likely. So we'll just do a back-to-back show. So anything we have saved up, we're going on almost 2 hours now anyway. So we'll do another show tomorrow. Again, guys, get your passports.
Get your passport, nigga. Passport, nigga.
Get your passports. Okay, check out our new channel, getyourpassports.com. I just changed it to our YouTube page, but if that doesn't work, just go to youtube.com/getyourpassports. That's going to be the new channel we'll be streaming on very soon. We're going to be uploading a lot of our new content there. We're still going to be streaming and doing some content on Mentuition, of course. This channel will not go anywhere, but we just wanted to start a new channel and do some stuff to get thrown back into the algorithm. Okay, so we'll be doing a lot more on the Get Your Passports channel. Also, guys, again, just to reiterate, we are doing a Brazil meetup for New Year's. Those of you who are interested, go to our Discord. The Discord is in the link in the description below. We have a whole channel within the Discord that is dedicated to the meetup. We have a link posted that goes over the itinerary. The cost is going to be very affordable. But again, guys, don't come thinking it's going to be this small amount of money. And oh my God, guys, you're coming to Brazil. It's New Year's. Expect to have fun. Things are not going to be dirt cheap. But we're telling you guys that you're going to enjoy yourselves partying with me and Al and going around the city and learning about Brazil. Okay. And those of you who've been to Brazil before, you're going to learn some stuff. Okay. Don't think, oh, I've been to Brazil a couple times. Trust me. There's stuff that maybe you could show us, but there's stuff that we can show you a lot. Okay. So yeah, those of you, we're going to do an official roll call on one of the live shows just to make sure we know who's going to be coming. And then we're going to reach out to you guys individually on Discord. We know some people that say they're coming, but we really want to start tallying up who's going to be coming and then collecting either your deposit of half, or if you do the early bird special, just sending in the money so that we can start booking all the festivities that we're going to be doing. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wind down. And we appreciate you guys. Okay, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Before we get up on out of here, let's go over our housekeeping real quick. And guys, don't forget to join the locals. That is mentuition.locals.com, guys. And we uploaded the most recent Brazil video with ass in the screen. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So this is just a taste of what we are going to have on the boat, man. It's going to be fun for New Year's, man. I'm telling y'all. All right. Now, join the locals for free. This video is free. It's the first video up there. You don't have to pay anything. However, if you want to see all the unblurred stuff, you do have to sign up for $9.99. All right. Shout out to all the baddies we had on the boat too, guys. We're gonna like recycle. We're not gonna recycle really any of these girls. We're gonna get some new baddies. All right, we're gonna get some new baddies for the New Year's. Gotta get new baddies for the new year. All right, next up, guys, we have our Patreon, patreon.com/mentuition. This is where you guys are going to get all the sauce, okay? It's free to join this as well, and that same yacht party that you just saw is uploaded on the Patreon as well. I want to see more of you guys signing up for the Patreon and the locals. But to, again, unlock the sauce, you have to hit the Become a Member button right here. We have 3 tiers. Okay, the first tier is our general admission tier. You get access to some of our Not Safe for YouTube content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, we have our VIP tier. You get access to all of our Not Safe for YouTube content, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. And last but certainly not least,
Spin the check and get it right back.
our all access pass is how you guys can basically support the channel at the highest monetary level. You get 1 free consultation per month up to 1 hour, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 11,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our yacht parties, merch, and other events. Guys, don't forget to join our Discord. Again, that's mentuitiondiscord.net, or let's get off of that. It's blurred, but yeah, YouTube. Mentuitiondiscord.net, or the link is in the description below. Okay, link is in the description below. And join the Facebook group. Facebook group link is in the description below as well. It's free to join the Facebook group. And you guys can join the Mentuition Mafia, which is our YouTube membership. It's only $3.99. We'd really appreciate it, guys. Again, we're super excited about this the first official Mentuition meetup coming up on December 28th. We hope to see you guys there. If you want more information, again, join that Discord. All right.
Again, we're working on something legendary. So,
yes, sir.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. We appreciate you, man. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for another show. Till next time, guys. Adios.
Adios! Adios!